Alright, we have this particular triangle. We're trying to find the missing pieces. We're trying to find this side. We're trying to find this angle. And we're trying to find this angle. Do we have sufficient information to help us solve for the missing sides, missing side, and the missing angles? Yes or no?
Yes.
We do? How?
We have two lines and then an angle.
Alright, so let's think about the things that we have learned before. Can you apply the Pythagorean theorem here? Yes or no?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not a right triangle.
Good. Can you apply laws of sine?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not.
The laws of sine does not have to be a right triangle. It could be any.
I think you can apply
You don't have you don't have the angle. You don't let's say
he
sine
does.
of A or
Yeah, he
sine
does.
of
You
Y.
can apply sine.
Alright. So let's go ahead and label it real quick. Let's go ahead and label this as A, B, and C.
Yeah, but we're not talking about
We're talking about laws of sine. So, in order for us to use laws of sine, we need to use an angle, right? We have this one, right? But do we have the side?
No.
No, we don't.
So sine C divided by lowercase c equals
No, you can't. You can't do it because there's no other C.
Okay.
You need the other. Yeah, you need
So
the
you can
other.
use B.
So,
Because you can't use the.
so what can we use?
cosine.
One at a time. Say it again.
Cosine.
How would I write it?
It depends on what you're finding.
With the information right there, what am I finding?
I'm trying to think I know.
2.2 squared equals
Squared.
Oh, A squared, right? Or no? A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC.
Is that the one we'll be using though? Look for this here. So question guys, what do you think we should solve first?
The angles.
No, other AB. AB.
Raise your hand. Shh. Yes? AB?
That's what I said.
So we're trying to find what?
the length of the
Little c.
Tyler?
C. Little c.
Let's go.
AB, little c. Then we'll start on that. So if we're trying to start on that, then can you rewrite the equation again?
C squared.
Alright, so very good. So we'll start off with c squared is equal to what?
A squared
A squared
plus B squared
plus b squared minus
2AB
2ab
cosine of C.
cosine of c. Notice guys that the equation is not that hard to do, but you need to understand what is it that you guys could use. Alright, from this point right here, all we're really doing is substitution. We're substituting everything else that is given. So if this is angle B, this should be what? Little b. So this is B is equal to, if this is angle A here, then this is what? We'll plug that in here. So we'll go ahead and plug it in. Do we know what C is?
No.
No. So this is C squared is equal to what?
2.2 squared
2.2 squared plus
2.6 squared
2.6 squared minus
2.2
2 times
2.2
2.2
times 2.6
2.6.
and then cosine.
How did you get
What is C?
27.4.
AB?
It's all the formula.
This is the formula that we derived. I think it was cosine, law of cosine part 1 on the videos. You guys could look back into it so you guys could see how we got that. But I just want you guys to memorize this formula here. Alright. All we have to do really is work it out now. So this is C squared. 2.2 to the second power is what?
4.4.
Do you guys agree?
Wait.
That's 2.2 times 2.
What?
Wait.
2.4. 84. 4.4.
No, it's not.
Let me check.
It's 4.
Coach.
It's 2.
It can't be.
4.84.
4.84?
Oh, 2.84.
2.84.
2.84.
What?
I mean 4.84.
I was gonna say, dude, that's not. There's no way that's true.
All right. What's 2.6 to the second power?
6 to the second power.
Plus 6.76. Now, we need to multiply all of this there.
7.2. Maybe.
Isn't that for a sharp point level?
Never mind.
Minus
What the G?
11.44 cosine 27.4. I'm not done yet. Shh. So now, can we combine all these three numbers, yes or no?
No,
No.
because that's multiplying 11.44.
So we can combine these two though, right?
Yes, coach.
So
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
11.6.
this will give me 11.6 minus 11.44 cosine 27.4. So this right here, guys, going back to, let's say, order of operation. When you do the order of operation, all right, what we're going to do here is, remember on order of operation, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, or division, whichever comes first, right? In this case, guys, we're going to work this out over here. We need to go ahead and multiply those two first, but in order for us to multiply those two first, I need to find out what cosine of 27.4 is. So I'll start off right here, 27.4. We'll take cosine, and we get that number right there, c squared is equal to 11.6 minus 11.44 times 0.8878 and dot dot dot. Remember what I told you guys before, the more significant figures that you use, the more precise the answer will be. So I don't really want to erase this, alright? I'm going to keep that, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply these two here. First I had to do cosine 27.4, and I got this. Now I multiply it by 11.44, and it has to be a negative 11.44, and I get c squared is equal to 11.6 minus, and this is going to be 10.1566, and I'll leave it like that because it just keeps on going. The next thing you want to do is you want to combine these two here. So I'll go ahead and do that. 11.6 minus 10.1566, and we have c squared is equal to 1.4434. And last but not least, what should I do to both sides? Take the square root, and c is going to be 1.201. Yep, 1.201. That's the answer for this one. 1.2. Okay, and it makes sense if you look at the measurements. One key thing that should bring, you should get like red flags. If look at the size. If this is 2.2, this is 2.6. This should give you a decimal. I don't know what it is. In this case, we got 1.2. But let's say if you have 30 on this side, that should be a red flag already. Because I mean, if this is 2.2, this is 2.6, you expect a decimal to be on this side as well. We're good? We have 1.2, but we're still missing the angles. I repeat, we have all the three sides, but we're missing the two angles. There you go. Now remember, coming back to the tools that we learned, we just applied the law of cosine here, but we could apply the law of cosine again if we want. It's very long, but he said we could apply the law of sine instead. Why? Because the law of sine says if we have an angle and we have a side, we could make a ratio. This will be sine 27.4 over 1.2 is equal to, and we could do A or B. It doesn't really matter.
Because they have to equal together.
Yeah, because we have the sides. We have, if this is angle A, we have the opposite, which is what? 2.2. We have the little a. Or if we have angle B, we don't know what angle B is, but we have the other side. So let's go ahead and do B instead. So we'll have sine of B, which we don't know what it is, over what? 2.6. So now we'll take this and we'll multiply. Remember, you want to multiply, you cross multiply these two, correct? So in order for us to cross multiply these two, what should I do first in the calculator? So we'll do that 27.4 sine. We have that. Then what should we do next? So multiply that by 2.6 gives me that. What should I do next?
Divide by 1.2.
Divided by 1.2. Is that my final answer?
No, you can sign it.
So
Yeah, you do the negative. And
there you go. Very good. Always remember, if we're trying to find an angle, we need to do the inverse of it. So we have to put second sine, and that's what my degree is. B is equal to 85.6. When we round it, that's it. 85.6 degrees. So we know that this is 85.6 degrees. How do we find A now?
85.
Can you do it again?
We can, but it's an easier step now.
Oh, triangle sum theorem.
There you go. If we take the triangle sum theorem, we know that the measurement of angle A plus the measurement of angle B plus the measurement of angle C should all equal to what? 180. So we don't know what the measurement of angle A is. We know the measurement of angle B is 85.6, and the measurement of angle C is 27.4 degrees. So we could go ahead and figure out what measurement of angle A is by subtracting 180 minus 85.6 minus 27.4, and we get the measurement of angle B to be what? 67 degrees. So notice that for this particular triangle, we did the first part, which was the law of cosine. From the law of cosine, we got one side. From that one side, we use a different tool that we learned, which is the law of sine. Finally, from that, we got another angle, and the last tool that we used was the triangle sum theorem, and we got the last remaining angle. Yes? My bad. You're absolutely right. Thank you for correcting me. There you go. That's the measurement of angle A.
Your board doesn't have information.
This one, no. So what I want you guys to do, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here.